Hello and welcome to the Without Judgment podcast, where we dive into how to connect with yourself and others in all the seasons of your life. I'm Virginie, your host, and every month I'll bring you new insights about life coaching and how it can help you be more present and have more fun in your daily life. I want this podcast to help you take time for yourself and discover how to live your life with more intent. Hello. It is December, and today I want to welcome you on this episode number 4. Today, I want to bring you to the end of 2022 by talking about how to celebrate. In December, I've posted, if you follow me on social media, a lot of different ideas on how to celebrate easily, for free, and for 15 minutes a day. And here I want to talk to you about why it's important, in my opinion, to celebrate. So, celebrate means to take part in a special, enjoyable activity in order to show that a particular occasion is important. And that's exactly what I'm thinking of when I say that we should celebrate regularly. It can be every day, can be every week, or even every month. But as long as it's part of some kind of routine for you, it will help your brain to think in a different way of what you are able to accomplish. And that would boost your self-confidence and just the general energy that you have to accomplish all the goals and the projects that you have and want to take care of. So, if I were to give you an example of that, I would say that maybe you are having a ritual with yourself where you celebrate every week. At the end of the week, let's say on Friday, you're thinking, so what am I going to celebrate? Is it something that I accomplished at work? Is it something that I did with my kid that I'm really happy about? Or is it when I went out to, just chat with my friend or went on a date night? You can feel proud, you can feel full of energy, creative, happy, or generous. And typically when you feel that way, when you feel proud or if you feel confident or creative or happy, you would do maybe have more positive thoughts about you and the people around you if you celebrate with others. And you realize the progress that you're making, bringing you one step closer to your goal. And when you feel happy and confident, it's also pretty common that it makes you more attractive to the people around you. So maybe it's bringing you more business, maybe it's bringing you closer to your friends or partner, maybe because one of the actions you take without realizing it is that you smile more or you communicate better, etc., etc. Whereas when you're not celebrating regularly, typically when people are not celebrating, they are thinking something along the line as, it's not big enough of an accomplishment, or it's not that big of a deal, or I don't want to spend money, or I don't have the time. And then it makes you feel maybe a little shy or small, or maybe not as good as someone else, or maybe I'm not better than anyone else, so I shouldn't celebrate. And typically when you feel like that, you tend to not celebrate. And when you don't celebrate enough at the end of the day or of the week, you don't really pay attention to the progress that you're making. And what I want to say is that the slightest change, the slightest progress that you're making, even 1% better, is something better. And that's something that you can be happy about and something that's worth celebrating. So what I want to offer is that you just try and think of, when you look back on the year 2022, think of something that you did make a little better, a little easier, even by 1%. And by thinking kind of that B- achievement instead of always getting an A+, what it tends to do to your brain is that you want to do it again. And then if you want to do it again, you end up accomplishing more. And then you realize that maybe perfect is not the best. Maybe done is actually really better than perfect. And with those good thoughts, I'm going to leave you. And I'll see you in 2023. But before that, I want to give you one tip. For when you think you don't have anything to celebrate, or maybe you're having a hard time to find something to celebrate, think of, something that would be helpful at work or at home, like someone on your team who may not be able to give you the complete report, but at least they can send what they have on time. That way you can still do something about it and maybe figure it out together or help them out with what they're stuck on. That would be better than for them waiting until the last minute to send you something that you still have to correct or can't change because it's so last minute. Or at home, when it's, time to tidy up or clean the house, how about you think of everybody doing it together, and even if it's not perfect, done is going to be better than what it was before. So a couple of useful questions for you to close the year, and that I shared in my newsletter, is number one, what did you accomplish in 2022? And really give yourself at least 5 minutes to think about all the amazing things that happened this year and all the goals that you had in mind when the year started and what you did make happen, even if it wasn't planned maybe. And then you can ask yourself, what do you want more of in 2023? And what do you want to leave in 2022? What do you realize didn't serve yourself? And what were you maybe surprised by that you didn't expect and that you actually want more of in 2023? And with that, I want to show you that you don't need to have a lot of time or a lot of money to celebrate, and it can have a huge impact on your results. So observe the shift in your mood and energy when you do it regularly, and let me know what you find out. I'm very happy to have shared that episode and to close the year 2022. And if you found this interesting and you would like to dive deeper, feel free to book a free 30-minute mini session with me at without-judgment-coaching.com. That's without-judgment-coaching.com. I can't wait to meet you. Bye. Talk to you next month.